Today we're going to be reading Diary of the Wimpy Kid, Big Shot. Diary of the Wimpy Kid, Big Shot by Jeff Kinney. Monday, I've heard that athletes are born with special genes that make them good at sports. Well, whatever those genes are, I guess I was born without them. Mum always saying that everyone who's part of the team has an important role to play, but when it comes to sports, it seems like my job is to make everybody else look good. Thwack! At this point in my life, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to grow up to become a professional athlete. So I'm finally announcing my retirement. Page 2. The crazy thing is, I used to actually like sports, but then I was back in preschool, and sports were still fun. The first sport I ever played was soccer, also known as football. I didn't know the rules, but neither I did any of the other kids. So most of the time it was just chaos on the field. Whatever the ball went, we all chased after it. Every once in a while, just gonna tell you guys, I'm only gonna read 10 pages. Every once in a while, the balloon will pop out of the pack and go into someone's goal. Then everyone would celebrate. Nobody kept score, so you never know who was winning or losing. And the parents didn't care because they were too busy doing their own thing. The referees were middle school kids and they didn't pay attention to the game either. Page 4. In fact, the refs didn't even blow their whistles when the ball went out of bounds, so the half time we'd playing on the wrong field and didn't know it. After the game, we'll always get slushies and junk food at the snack shack. Sometimes we wouldn't even wait for the game to be over to treat ourselves. Snack shack. The coaches were really nice and made sure everyone got a chance to score, and that made everyone happy. And they felt good about themselves. Just here, if you cannot, I can't read it a bit. Back then, I was sure I was going to grow up to be a professional soccer player. I even kept my rookie card in condition in case it turned out to be worth something one day. Page 6. But when we got to kindergarten, everything could change. The refs started using their whistle. They didn't even let us do the kind of things that we did the year before. That season, the refs blew their whistles almost every time I touched the ball. So when I was in the game, I stand in the corner of the field and pray for the ball didn't roll to me. It's not like I was getting a lot of playing time in kindergarten anyway. The coach only put in kids who were good, and the rest of us sat on the bench. Mum told me the reason the coach wasn't playing me because I was a secret weapon and he was saving me for a big moment, but I didn't understand. That was Mum that Mum was just trying to make me feel better about myself. So whatever the coach did, put me in the game, and I would go out there thinking I was hot stuff. Page 8. Even the Stack Shack wasn't fun that year. Some parents complained that they were selling too much junk food, so they replaced the slushies and other sugary treats with healthy options. But the slushy sales from the Snack Shack, paid for the field upkeep, so that year the department could only afford to mow the grass once every 3 weeks, which really slowed the games down. After a bunch of kids got tick bites from playing soccer in the long grass, they decided to enter the season early, which was totally fine with me. I felt bad that I've never been good at sports, because I think Dad was hoping I'd be a star athlete. When he'd go to the library, he would always come home with a stack of sports books. I'm sure there are kids who are into those types of stories, but no, that was never me. The winner, Todd Friedrich, a kid named Champ, calling Nixdorf. If you go to the library, you'll find sorts of books about kids who did amazing things and lead their teams to victory. But I never had experience like that. And I'll bet there are lots of kids out there just like me. And that's it for today, guys. Diary of the Wimpy Kid Big Shot. If you want to know where I got this book from, I got it from Fresnel's Library. If you're nowhere near Fresnel's Library, you can't get it, but you can only... You have to come get this book in 3 weeks, okay? Alright, see you guys. Peace.